How are you people? Welcome back to my channel. I am Vikas Panda and you are watching the Panda's Wisdom. So previously we have discussed, right, like what is attitude? Why is attitude important? What is the importance of attitude to become successful as an individual in life, right? So today I'll be giving you another example. Like we have discussed what an attitude is. What kind of attitude should a person have to become successful? That is important, right? That is the only important. That is one of the crucial thing one must know. Which kind of attitude should a person have to become successful? So before telling what kind of attitude that is, let me start with a small story. Okay. I know you people get excited when I tell stories. Well, let's jump into the story. Okay. So once upon a time in Africa, yes, Africa, there lived a man called Hafiz. 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 He used to own 10 acres of land, 10 acres of fertile land. He used to do farming, cropping and everything in it. He was a very happy and a content man. He was happy because he was content and he was content because he was happy. Every day he used to wake up, do his farming, then wash his camels and everything. One day, a wise old man visited his home. They were just discussing a lot of stuff. And he told about a rock that is so precious that that rock the size of a thumb can buy you a city. That rock the size of a fist can buy you a country. That rock is known as a diamond. That wise old man said, Hafiz, if you own that rock, you will be one of the most influential people in this country, probably in the world. Saying that, the old man left. That night, Hafiz could not sleep properly because he was both unhappy and discontent. He was unhappy because he was discontent. He was discontent because he was unhappy. Then very next day, he sold 10 acres of his land and took care of his family. He sold 10 acres of his land, took care of his family, and with all the remaining money, he went on the hunt for the diamonds. The stones are diamonds. He went for the hunt of diamonds all throughout the Africa. He searched and he searched. And by the time he reached Spain, he was exhausted. He was exhausted emotionally, mentally, physically and financially. Unable to cope up with his failures, he threw himself off the Barcelona river. Yes, he committed suicide. On the other hand, the new owner of the land, as usual, he was doing his farm work, and then one day he took his camels just to bath his camels. He took his camels and he found a rock which was reflecting the sunlight into his eyes. Yes, he found a rock that was reflecting sunlight into his eyes. He didn't know what that was. So fascinated with that, he took that as a souvenir and kept it in his marble shelf. Yes, he kept it in his marble shelf. The next day, the wise old man came to his home. And as soon as he saw that rock, he inquired, was Hafiz back or not? The man asked, well, what happened? That is a diamond. Yes, that's a diamond, and I know a diamond when I see one, told the wise old man. No, that's not a diamond. If that's a diamond, there are too many diamonds. There are too many such kind of rocks in my backyard. They're just there on my backyard, he said. The wise old man said, just show me. He took them and showed them. Yes. And when they analyzed that rock, they were diamonds indeed. Yes. And that person went on to become the richest person in Africa. Whereas Hafiz was lying somewhere dead in the Barcelona river. So this story gives us some important morals. This has some of the important lessons that we can apply in our lives. The first and very important moral which I learned from this is, we are walking on acres and acres of diamonds. We don't realize that we are walking on acres and acres of diamonds. Yes, Opportunity is right under our feet. We only fail to realize that. We don't just recognize them. And the second moral is looks always greener on the other side. Yes, it happens. It happens to the people who have siblings might understand me best. Because if I have a plate and my sister has a plate too, even though we have the same quantity, the same content, it always looks as if she has something more than I have. The same applies to the human nature. We always think that life of another person is better than us. But remember, we are also on the other side of many. And people will be happy to trade places with us. Yes. And the third and the most important lesson I learned from this story is opportunities knock only once. Yes, they knock only once. The next one might be better or worse, but never the same. Yes, but never the same. So, live your life to the fullest. Take right decision at right moments, because right decisions taken at wrong moments are still wrong decisions. And this is the right time. This is the right time to take decisions and live up to it, because now you don't have any restrictions. Now you have your time. Just build on your attitude. Work on your attitude and build your attitude. Yes, that is very important in this time of crisis. In this time of crisis, let's not come out after the quarantine, after the lockdown as some fat, uninspiring individuals. Let's come out as inspiring individuals. Let's inspire the world. Let's learn something new. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. What are the main morals that we need in our life to grow? There's a small task for you. Comment down below, what kind of decision have you taken in this quarantine to uplift yourself into a better person? Screenshot that and send it to 5 people. 5 best friends of yours who would encourage you to learn that skill, and share this video to them. And after a month or 2, after this quarantine ends, show them your results. In this way, you can inspire people. You can show them that nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. All you need is the right kind of attitude to grow. Thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this. Please share this with your friends and let them know what kind of attitude one must have. Comment down below all your thoughts.